You can make a piece of fabric that resembles knitting in Tunisian crochet with a double-ended hook. You can use the same ball of yarn, or you can pull from both ends of it. So I have this one coming from the outside and from the inside at the same time. Or you can use two different colors. To get started, you need a double-ended Tunisian hook. So you can see that the hooks on both ends are the same size. This won't work if you have different size hooks. Begin by making your chain and loading your loops onto your hook as you would for a foundation row in Tunisian crochet. When you have all the loops loaded on, we're going to, this is when you're putting the loops on, that's called the forward pass. Now we're going to begin the backward pass or return pass with our new color. I'm just going to add it in and go through the first loop, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops from here until you get to the end of the row. Being careful not to split your yarn. When I get to the end, sometimes this loop gets a little bit loose. I just tighten that before I pull through, and then now I pull through and it came loose again. So I'm just going to tighten it just a little bit, and that's fine because we can do that. Now I'm going to make my forward pass again and load my loops onto my hook by going from right to left into that vertical bar and yarning over and pulling a loop back. If you need a refresher in Tunisian simple crochet, you can go back and look at one of my videos for that. And once you have all the loops on your hook, that's our forward pass. Now we're going to turn our work after we get the last one. Don't forget that last one. Now I'm going to turn my hook so that I'm working with the blue. Push my work down to this end. And now just make my return pass as I would in Tunisian crochet. Whoops, and it does help if you don't pick up your tail. Pick up your working yarn, that works a little easier. All right, so pull through the first loop and then 2 loops across. To work all those off. And then we'll do another forward pass and flip our work. And that's what we'll continue to do for the entire length of the project. As you get a few rows, this will get a little bit better here. Okay, so for you to remember the pattern, you simply are doing 2 rows. A return pass and then a forward pass. Turn the work and begin using the other color. And it's just a Tunisian simple stitch, so it works up really quick. It's an easy stitch. Really quickly, I should say. Good grammar is essential, Batman. And then when you have that worked up in the different colors, it almost looks like 2 reversible, 2 different things. Whoops, there goes my camera. On this side, it looks more white. And then when I flip it to the other side, you can see all the colors that I used for this one here. I'm using 2 different skeins on this one. And then on this one, I used the same skein, just the inside and the outside at the same time. So try that out. Hope you enjoy using a double-ended Tunisian crochet hook.